Door that I've been banging on for around 8 years now. So to be in front of everyone in front of us now, we've got people from the SPA, I think we've got the SMAS people here, we've got referring doctors, we've got some really well-respected physios in here, and we've got some patients here. So to be able to share this with you all is it's a big deal for me. And yeah, if you don't like what we're doing, then it's all on me. So please come up to me and be gentle and give me your feedback afterwards. So I'm just going to talk to you about our program. And this is where all the slides and everything start. So yeah, please just get more drinks. Who's done me dirty with this? What's this? Really? Okay, all right, yeah. Cheers. Thanks for that. Yeah, crack on.
Hello, my name is Kieron. I'm the Chief Clinical Training Officer and Clinical Research Fellow at Heartland Rehab. The role of Chief Clinical Training Officer is quite a novel one within the private practice scene in Singapore. We believe this role is crucial to our medium and long-term success, as it will develop us into a centre of excellence and expertise in the field of musculoskeletal care and orthopaedics as well. My role as Chief Clinical Training Officer, number one, would be clinical supervision, making sure that all of our clinical standards are up to the latest evidence-based practice, ensuring that we have compliance with the highest international standards. I'm also in charge of producing high-quality research, so we have partnerships with local universities, as well as local governmental organisations to conduct and produce research. We're very interested in being at the tip of the spear, so to speak, in terms of clinical practice. We want to bring the best, most cutting edge and more importantly effective treatments. We also want to make sure that these are validated and effective to all of our patients.
Thank you. I've got slides, right? Yeah. Oh, lovely. Okay, yeah, so for those that don't know me, my name's Kieron. I'm a physiotherapist. I'm also a research fellow, so I do research. And one of my big roles at Heartland is to drive research output at the clinic. So yeah, I'm the director of the Residency program and the fellowship program. So implementing these, designing these has been my focus over the last few years. And yeah, I'm going to share them with you now. Right, so why did we do this? How did we do this? What's the history of it? So there's two real reasons why we've done this, and the most sort of cold, miserable one is it's a business necessity. Right, we're a growing group. We've got 6, coming up 7 clinics, and we need high quality staff in those clinics. I would hope that the doctors that work with us and the therapists that work with us have come to expect a certain standard of care from us. And when we started, or when we was very young, there's 4 of us that, at the highest level of the company, and between us we've got around 50 years of clinical experience and around 20 to 30 years of schooling experience. But we can't continue that. We can't recruit people at such senior levels forever. So we need some kind of training quality program to make sure that those standards go up. So it was important, as I mentioned in the video before, for our medium to long-term success that we implement something like this. Secondary to that, this has been a passion project of mine for around 8 years now. So in 2017, I co-founded the Musculoskeletal Special Interest Group at the Singapore Physiotherapy Association. And one of my key goals was to push a specialisation tract for physios in Singapore. And the association was great. They looked into it, they helped as much as they could, but it just wasn't the right time for that at that moment. So fast forward to 2020, and I tried to develop a residency training program with 3 of the big private practices. Again, we couldn't make it work because of financial restraints. And then I became a business owner in 2021, and I was able to make it work, and that's what we're going to talk about now. So the key cornerstones of this training program is a concept that I like to call the citizen clinician. And I really believe that it's not just about seeing patients. What we do should be more holistic. So we have our clinical work, we have our research work, and we also need to serve our community as therapists as well. And it's the intersection between those 3 things is where we have what I call the citizen clinician, okay? And that's what we're aiming for with our residential program, is to train our junior physios in all 3 of those areas. So the end product is someone who can... Okay, Chan. So the end product is someone who is competent in all 3 of those areas, and that's what we believe is going to help us in the future. So this is what we came up with. This is what we're running at the moment. It runs for about 2 to 3 years, and we have 4 modules: the toolkit module, the sports module, the research module, professional citizenship. All of these have specific requirements which I'll go through later, and these once these have been finished to a satisfactory level, then the resident is able to sit an exam in the UK that is delivered by the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine. If they pass that, then they're eligible to get a senior title. One thing that always irks me about private practice is everyone in private practice is a senior therapist, is a principal therapist, everyone's a god tier clinician, but it doesn't really mean anything. So at Heartland, if you're a senior therapist, it means something. You've either passed this training program, or you have a certain level of experience, or you've done a postgraduate degree, depending on what level you are. So we have seniors and principals. If you don't have a minimum of 5 years of explicit musculoskeletal outpatient experience plus a master's degree, you're either going in as a resident or a fellow. We're not talking about the fellowship program tonight, but we're not having people coming 2 years out of the hospital and they're not coming in as seniors for us. So when our residents get the senior title, it means something to them and they've earned it. So we're going to talk about a case study of one of our senior residents and a bit of a superstar for us, Mr. Chang. So go on, give us a round of applause for Chang, everybody. Come on. Now, I'll be honest with you, I love Chang. Chang is my favourite. He's just an absolute beast of a physiotherapist. He's driven, he's passionate, and he's a machine. So Chang's halfway through his sports. So one of the requirements for sports are he needs to complete his World Rugby First Aid course. He needs to complete 40 hours of pitchside coverage under supervision. He needs to complete a 12-week didactic program, which the program is delivered by some of the country's best sports physiotherapists, orthopedic surgeons, sports medicine doctors, sports psychologists, podiatrists, nutritionists. If you're interested in the curriculum, we can send it to you at a later date. So everything that's ticked, he's done. The toolkit is the basic foundations of musculoskeletal MSK practice. So there is a 12-week didactic program, again, that's being taught by senior therapists, surgeons, sports medicine doctors. We can send you the details if you like. Dry needling, and he has to complete 100 continuing professional development hours before he can pass out of that. Our research module is tied in with SIT. So our residents have to have a project submitted, have it accepted, and then they need to supervise undergraduate students through their honours thesis cycle, and then we expect them to go on to either publish this research or at least present it at a conference. You can see where Chang is within that. And our professional citizenship, each resident is expected to take at least a subcommittee or committee level organisational role within either the Physiotherapy Association or the Singapore Sports Medicine Association. Now I can see the SPA guys in front, and I'm sorry, the current batch have all picked sports medicine, but I keep trying to push them towards you guys, I promise you. So once Chang's finished all of this, then the company will fund him to go and sit the the diploma in musculoskeletal medicine with the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine in the UK. That will give him post-nominals of DP, FESM, and then he can apply for his senior physiotherapy title. Okay, next. So this is the bottom line, right? So far we've invested more than $50,000 in this program. We've integrated the training culture into every aspect of the business group. So everyone from senior to junior, no matter what the job role is, massage therapists, everyone's involved in training. It's basically ground up part of the business now, the residency program. The program is still very young. If you talk to the residents, they'll tell you it's been, I won't swear, it's been a bit of a cluster in terms of organisation at the beginning. But you know, when we started out, we was just winging it, and we had an idea, and we're making it happen slowly as we go along. So it's not perfect, and we welcome your feedback 100%. Because we want to enhance the residents' learning outcomes as well. So afterwards, doctors, SPA people, physios, please come talk to me. Tell me what you think we could be doing better. If you want to know anything more, we really want to make this the leading training program in Singapore, and So last one. So all of our residents are going to present tonight, and the criteria for them to present was it needs to either be a clinical case, it needs to be the ongoing research project that they're doing as part of their residency module, or it needs to be research that they've done previously that has been published at either a conference or in a journal. So they're all going to go and talk to you in a second. But in the meantime, to all of our residents, can we get a round of applause, please? Come on, a bit louder, come on. Yeah, buddy! All right. So I sincerely thank all the residents from the bottom of my heart for going on this journey with us. We will continue to try and serve you as best we can, and we want you to leave this programme being the best physios possible. And yeah, thank you very much, everybody. Cheers.
Thank you, Kieron. Thank you. Okay, with that said, we're going to be starting with our residents sharing. The first topic is, okay, what happened to my iPad?